So for this week, I had quite a lot going on in terms of uni work and just things to do. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and show you what a realistic week looks like at med school. And by realistic, I mean if you want to watch me binge watch Squid Game and fall behind on uni work for an entire week, then keep on watching. On Monday morning, I actually had the morning off, so I took my time getting ready and getting dressed. I try and squeeze in a workout in the morning if I have time, but sometimes I just don't, so I just do some journaling instead. I wear practically the same thing every day to uni. It's always just black trousers and like a smart shirt, usually like a white one or a cream one. But before I could actually get going, my tire pressures was low, so I quickly filled that up and then I started to set off for uni. On my way to the hospital, I've started to make my commute a little bit more productive by listening to the Zero to Finals podcast, where they'll talk about a bunch of different diseases, so I try and listen to the one that I'm about to learn about at the hospital. I forgot my water bottle at home, so I bought one at the hospital for £1.15, which I thought was a little bit overpriced. But today we learned how to insert a male catheter, which is what you use to collect urine from a patient, and we also learned how to scrub up if you were to go into theatre to watch a surgery. It's quite a long process of washing your hands and putting on the equipment in the right order so that everything stays sterile, but it was quite cool to learn about. Afterwards, my hands felt so weird, like they weren't even just dry, but they just felt like so clean. Like it was such a strange feeling. Let me tell you about the day that I have had today. If I look like a mess, it's because I literally am. So today was a very interesting day. We normally have it would help if I was in frame. First of all, we had a teacher come in about, he was teaching us about, we had a teacher come in and he just grilled everyone. We've had this teacher before and he's like proper, I don't even know how to describe it. He's a bit of a savage really, like if you don't know the answer, he won't just kind of be like, oh, you don't get it, I'll move on. He'll like continue to grill you. He picked on me a few times, but I expected it because I was sat in the corner not saying anything as usual. In the past, whenever I've had teaching and I start to overthink, like I can feel I can feel the palpitations coming on. I can feel my heart like beating a lot. But today I had only like some of that. Like my heart was beating a little bit, but then I kind of like relaxed. Don't know why. I've decided this is going to be a mini vlog and not like a proper week in my life because I literally just completely forgot to film. I'm so sorry. I mean, you wouldn't even notice because I didn't film over the past few days, but I didn't really do much, to be honest. I went to the hospital yesterday and yeah, we just did hospital stuff. It's just been a long week. Like it feels like it's dragging, but like we're literally at the end of September. Like it's Halloween soon. Oh. Whenever we go onto the ward, you always have to like get your, I'm gonna put this in the wash now actually. You always have to wash your scrub straight away because of like infection control and stuff. It's weird washing clothes I've only worn once, especially I only wore this for like a couple of hours. Right, I always put in, I don't know how much is the right amount. You have to wash them on their own, which is so weird. It feels a little bit wasteful, but you have to do it for like infection purposes. Even though I didn't see anyone with COVID today, I don't put in that much. Like, for one set of scrub, is that, and I always put in a little bit of fabric softener as well. Currently using these ones from Wilko. I thought that like it was a really good deal. It was only like 3 for £5, and I was like, that's a bargain. It doesn't actually smell of anything. Like you have to pour in half the bottle practically to get any smell on your clothes. Don't know why I'm talking you through what I do in the wash. What should we do now? I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna quickly get changed and then I'm gonna make some dinner. On the drive home, I was thinking that I've got things to do. Like I need to like catch up. I need to like organize my notebook. I'll do it tomorrow. You know when it's just been like a long week and you're just like tired. Transition time. I might do one of these ones from TikTok where it's like that. Did that work? I hope it worked. Did I mention that I was starving? Because honestly, I'm so starving. Oh God, I don't think I've ever been this hungry before. Like no exaggeration, I'm so hungry. Oh, but I don't know what to eat. I'll have a drink first to help me like decide. That was really nice. I think I might just have pasta. Adding salt to your pasta is actually a game changer. I never used to do it. And then now I do it and I'm like, Christina, this is why I can never make anything nice. Like it makes such a difference. I always go through phases of having like a comfort YouTuber. Like just like, you know, when you're just chilling, you just want someone to watch, nothing too much effort. Like not like a, you know, Mr. Beast or KSI video where it's like you have to pay attention. Just someone you can like have in the background At the minute, mine's Molly May. It's been her for quite a while, but before that, I think it was like Anastasia Kingsnorth. I really like her. I always have like my if I'm down and I want someone to cheer me up, I'll always watch Nella Rose. Like, she's absolutely amazing. I love her. After I made pasta, I just had a chill night and started watching Squid Game. I'd heard so much about it, so I really wanted to see what it was all about. The next day I just went for a meal with my mum. We went to this Japanese restaurant called Umi. It was really, really nice, and I'd say it was affordable as well. Everything I got I think was under like £12. But after that we just did a bit of shopping, and later on in the evening I went back out to get some petrol. It's always so awkward coming out of the car park at the hospital because students are allowed to park in the staff car park. Normally as you're coming out you can see so many other students and you don't know where to like awkwardly wave. Like, should I smile? Should I like be like, I just never know what to do. Sometimes I feel like really, really dumb, like when they ask us certain questions, or like especially if someone else answered something and the teacher's like, yep, correct. Like, do you know when they say it in like a really like cheerful, like exaggerated way, and especially when you didn't know the answer, you're like, oh, okay, I guess I should have known that then. On my day off, I got up quite early because I had quite a lot of pre-reading to do. I quickly made a tea for myself and my mum, and then I got started on some dermatology, skin diseases and stuff like that. So that's what my day off was for. They gave us a bunch of different PowerPoints, I think like 5 PowerPoints in total to go through. So I just spent the morning doing that. On that day I went for a run. I didn't go very far because I just gave up after like a kilometre. So I started walking after that. After my run I sorted out my tyre pressure again. It literally pops up every single week. But yeah, after that I went to Tesco to do some shopping. I started watching that Squid Game programme that everyone's on about, and it is really, really good. I had a couple of my friends say it's like disturbing, or like I've seen on people's stories saying like how horrifying it is and stuff, and I'm like, I'm only on episode 2, so maybe I've not gotten to that bit yet, but on reflection, guys, the fact that I didn't find this horrifying is a little bit questionable looking back, but just bear with me. It's really, really good. I think it reminds me a lot of like Parasite, if you guys have seen that. Like, it's a similar sort of like genre. I had a massive phase over the summer where I was buying like just ridiculous amount of books. I've got a silly amount of books that I've not read because I'm just obsessed with buying books. Like, of all the things that I love doing in the world, reading is definitely like up there. But each time I buy a book, I need to remember like I'm buying just the book. I'm not buying like the time needed to read the book, because I have I've literally got so many books that I want to read up here, and I'm literally just like gonna add these to the collection, but I don't have the time. I wish I just had the time to read them. This Squid Game thing, I understand the hype now. This is like the Hunger Game on steroids, on crack, on a million units of alcohol. I don't even know what to say about this program. I'm sorry, but the cliffhangers on this are no joke. This isn't even funny. Do you know what? It's actually really... Oh, I've got things to do. Right, episode 5. The cliffhangers are lethal. Like, I was literally like, okay, that's it for tonight. But I just have to carry on watching. Like, whoever's directed or like made this, written this show, needs an award, because this is like, the suspense on this program is absolutely off the charts. Like, they need a big fat award. I was on the edge of my seat for the last like half an hour, honestly. Ooh.
Back to the grind. Let's get this bread.
So 6 episodes of Squid Game and 5 PowerPoints later, I was back at the GP where I got changed into my scrubs. On the day we were focused on dermatology and we spoke to a few patients. You'll never guess what I watched today. I got to see a rectal exam. That was my first ever rectal exam. It was literally so quick. Like, there wasn't much to it, to be honest. And like, I'm guessing the patient had one done before because she kind of like put herself in the position ready. Like, she was just ready to go pretty much. And like, yeah, it was so quick. Like, there wasn't much to it. Well, it wasn't that bad. Right, I also got my NHS card today. It says NHS care. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I just know that I got one of these today. Does anyone ever look good in their like ID photos? It's just impossible. Like, I feel like I look half asleep. Anyway, that was cool. This week I've been so busy. I say busy, really. I've just been watching back-to-back episodes of Squid Game. And I'm like not doing the work that I should be, so I'm a bit behind, but I feel like a candle will cheer me up, so I'm gonna get a new candle today. So yeah, we're gonna pop to TK Maxx.
Happy girl.
I did a bad thing. And by bad thing, I mean a very, very good thing, because I got this big fat candle, literally the size of my head, or nearly there, for only £14. I thought it was 10 initially, and then she went to the till and I was like, ooh, it smells so nice. It's quite a unique smell, but it does remind me of like something. And then I got a pillar candle. I've not had a pillar candle in ages. I've got the tray for it as well, so it doesn't like make a mess. And this was only £4. Hi guys, sorry for the abrupt ending to this video, but I completely forgot to film an outro properly before. But I just wanted to bring this video to a close. I'm gonna start filming a new vlog for the week coming up, because today's Sunday and this video needs to be out tomorrow. So I need to like finish editing it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy watching. Bye. Today